So how's your 2015 looking already? Well, if you're an anime fan, it's looking real good. Good morning, YouTube. My name is Amisbro, and yeah, we're here to talk about two blockbuster announcements that came out fairly recently about the release dates for Season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul and Season 3 for Kuroko's Basketball. First off, Tokyo Ghoul is going to be premiering on January the 8th. Yes. Sui Ishida will be doing the story, and apparently, from what I've read, this is going to be an original story. The first season's story was based strictly on the manga. This one, from what I've heard and read, it's not. It's a completely different story separate from the manga. How that's going to be received, I don't know. I know that in the past, Season 2 of Black Butler and even this season of Psycho-Pass, according to certain reviewers and critics, weren't received as well. So, I'm looking forward to it because if this is indeed an original story, means one that doesn't follow the manga, that means even more surprises. And something that's got me grinning because I love it when creators throw curveballs, which is kind of why I love Season 2 of Black Butler. And yeah, it's reclaiming its Thursday slot, which is where it was for Season 1, and no doubt Funimation is going to have a hold of the streaming rights for that. But that's not the only one. Season 3 of Kuroko's Basketball has been announced for January the 10th. Yes. Now, it's actually going to be January 11th in Japan. Here it will be around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, about 12:58 Eastern Time. So, I don't know if that's going to be a time they actually air it, or if there's going to be around 2:30 slot that it held for Seasons 1 and 2, I want to guess. Should be interesting, though. Season 3 of Kuroko's Basketball will pretty much, or should be wrapping up the series, because we're getting ready to finish the Winter Cup, unless they really want to take us on the ride and take us to the World Championship, which would be hella fun and something that I would actually be excited to see. One other thing that will be exciting to see is in December, before we even get there, the new sequel manga for Kuroko's Basketball will be premiering in the Weekly Shonen Jump. By the way, both these news stories were verified on Anime News Network, and they got their source from the Weekly Shonen Jump, the 52nd issue of the the magazine. So, both of these stories have been verified, and my opinion, man, 2015, or this one, it was looking, kind of dull, kind of drab, kind of blah. Then we come to find out, we got these two coming up virtually back to back, 2 days apart. We get to July, April. We get to April, and we're going to have the 3rd season of Yuta no Prince-sama, except it's not going to be called 3000 like the first 2 seasons have been. This one's going to be called Love Revolution, and it's going to continue the grudge between Heavens and Stardust, which is going to be interesting, and it'll be especially interesting when I do the review for you guys in December. So, we have some big news coming up. And we have a big 2015 already, because we have those two series. We're also going to have in February, they say that spring is a time when the young man's fancy turns to love. Well, what happens when, in this case, the young man's fancy turns to another young man, or in March when another young woman turns to another young woman? Yes, we're going to be having Junjo Romantica and Seikarichi Hatsukoi for February, and then in March, Revolutionary Girl Utena and maybe Sakura Kiss. Haven't decided on that one yet. Depends on how the month of March goes. So yes, springtime, the time for love, and then we get to April, and oh boy, the boys are back. You already know how much fun this is going to be for me. Let's hope the music is as kick-ass as last season. That's going to be the fun part. Can you top their music from season 2, boys? I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, let me know what y'all think. I'd be interested to see what people's thoughts are on this, and I will be putting the links to the stories as far as the 2 release dates for Kuroko's Basketball and Tokyo Ghoul down here. So, y'all have a good night, and I may or may not be back with another video. Take care.